Hey guys, Brad Davis here again with Wagon Wheel, and we're going to play it in 3 different keys, so hang with me. It's going to go pretty fast. You can always rewind it. We're going to start in the key of A, using the A chord. We're going to use the E chord. We're going to use the F sharp bar position chord, which is your E minor just scooted up a whole step, and then we're going to use the D chord. So it always starts like this. At least Darius Rucker's version starts like this. Heading down south to the land of the pines and thumbing my way into North Carolina. So that basically gets you from the intro into the song, and that particular intro becomes your solo when the solo section comes around. Same thing. And the next level to that would be to learn that solo in a higher octave, you know. You get the idea on the 3rd string, same notes and everything. So let's move on to the next key, which would be G. So it's going to pull it down, obviously a whole step. Heading down south to the land of the pines, E minor. Strumming my way into North Carolina with a C, back to G. So anyway, you've got those 4 chords, a whole step down from A, and so now we've got to find that intro, right? So we've got and then we're going to top the song at that point singing. So it gives you that intro, and it also gives you the lead in to the verse, and use that same intro as your solo when it comes time between the verses, where the fiddle normally takes the break. Now let's go to drop D. I'm going to make my E string sound just like my D string. That way I've got a nice big swampy D. And so what I'm going to do is play the same 4 chords in the key of D. I'm going to play my 1 and my 5, my A chord, and I play mine with these A's on the front of it up high because it allows it to cut through a mix on a record. You could play your A just like that, but I love the leading high notes on those. And then we're going to go to our 6 minor, which would be a B minor, and then we're going to go to the 4 chord, which would be a G. And remember, we have to pull our G note a whole step up because we have tuned the string a whole step down. So your G will be right there. And so we're going to do this basic same thing. We're going to play the intro rhythm chunks, and then we're going to play that little lead in that gets us into the exact intro melody, and then we start the verses. So it's going to be a little lower for me. Heading down south to the land of the pines, but that might be a great key for you. So let's get back into the top of this thing and see what it feels like, all right? So we got down south to the land of the pines and thumbing my way into North Carolina. Now that might be a really good key for me if I've got a sore throat, and I've had some serious allergies here in Texas. So a lot of times I've got to lower keys. Well, it's nice to be able to play it in another key, transpose it in a different key, because it makes you a little bit better than you were before, because now you know those licks and those melody phrases in a lower key, and you have more phrases and licks to add to your lick library. So it makes you a little bit more of a prolific guitar player, if you will. And it would be cool to learn it in C, and to learn it in F, and to learn it in E. Different keys like that. So I'm just going to throw this at you to kind of drive you to look into those other keys. If you have a song that you have down pat, like Wagon Wheel, Why not transpose it in several keys? You may be at a writer's night and the guy singing it has to go to D, and you don't know it in D unless you learn it. I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Heading down south to the land of the pines, I thought on my way